Hi everyone. Today is Monday the 27th. It's about 3:45 in the afternoon, and I just wanted to hop on with a quick video for those of you who are going to be doing the project for Unit 7 that is now required. Go check your emails because I made sure that everyone who needed to do the project got an email from me twice. So I sent one last week according to your grade, and also I also sent it today per your grade. So remember, the test was due last week, so I need for you to go ahead and do the Unit 7 test so that you can see what your grade is, because your project is due on Wednesday. It's a fun project that has to do with making a poster, and I was going to go over these 3 slides with you real quick, just in case you looked at your grade and you're like, hey, I can do this. And then you can do the project, and then you can turn it in to me via email. Also, remember, make sure that you are checking with your LC with this as well, because we need to make sure that they are partnering them with you, so that you can make sure that you get it in there properly. Some people were doing different projects and they weren't the ones that are required. So I just want to make sure you guys know that this is the one that's required on March 1st. It's for Unit 7. So let's read the slide here. It says the Great Depression Project. It says you can download all these resources on our class Padlet for Unit 7. Well, we don't have a class Padlet, so you're going to download the resources that you get to an email, but you can just tell me in the email what it is. You know that when you are doing things from the internet, you know that you don't cut and paste, right? So this is not a cut and paste project. All right. I need for you to be able to use resources to show me that you are getting the information on your own. Okay. I need for you to be sure and showing me the resources. And the resources are just basically where you got the information. That's all that is. Okay. So make sure that you are listing the resources. Like, you might be getting it from a website, but you don't cut and paste. You read it and then you rewrite what you saw or what you read. Okay. So it's called an old school Great Depression project. Let's put it in a different color so y'all can see it. It says you will be creating a poster of the Great Depression for Unit 7. It must be in your own writing, no cut and paste. It must be in your own writing, and drawings must be yours. Let's say that again. Let's put that in a red color. It must be in your own writing, your own words, and the drawings must be yours. There's no cut and paste, okay? So make sure that you are doing this on your own. There's no cut and paste on this. No cut and paste, okay? It must be in your own writing. So what you do is you read the information that you need, jot down in your own words, like a complete paragraph, like 3 to 5 sentences, and just say it, just reword it in your own words. No cut and paste, okay? You can get your information from the computer. No copy and pasting. Okay, that is called plagiarism. And I know that some of you are probably new to that word. I understand. But let's make sure that we have no plagiarism going on. And plagiarism means that you are copying somebody else's words instead of using your own. So let's put this in a bright blue. Uh-oh. Let's change it. So make sure that you are using your own words, no copy and pasting, okay? All right, if you have any questions about that, you can email me. Sorry, Padlet's down. I'm going to try to use Nearpod next time, but y'all don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, so again, you will be creating a poster of the Great Depression for Unit 7. It must be in your own writing, and drawing must be yours. All the drawings must be yours, okay? You can get the information from the computer, and right here where it says you can download all of these resources, you can download them for Unit 7, okay? Resources are like places where you get information from, okay? All right, so this is what you're going to use. This is the Great Depression poster, and this is something that you can print this off or not, but this is what your directions are, okay? So make sure you're viewing this with your learning coach. Goal: to create a poster that provides information about the key events of the Great Depression. Your poster must include information on the following events or parts of the Great Depression. So you must include the first bullet, the stock market crash. Just have a little paragraph about what happened. Banks and business closing and failing. Tell me a little something about that in your own words. People losing money, jobs, and or homes. Tell me a little bit about that. Just tell me about, 3 to 4 sentences. No big deal. And then Hoovervilles, you've read about that. And if you don't know what that is, you can look it up on the internet. And the Dust Bowl. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to write about. And you're going to have like one part of the picture, one part of the poster is going to be about the Great Depression, about the stock market. Then another part you might want to put down here in the bottom right-hand corner about the Dust Bowl. And just draw your own picture and print your words over it. That would be fun too. You can do them separate, however you would like to do it. But you need to report on all 5, okay? For each of the above events or parts, you must include the following: a written explanation that clearly describes the event. So just put your title, the stock market crash, and then write a little blurb about it. You can do it in your own handwriting or you can type it, just as long as it's your words and not copying and pasting, okay? You also do a drawing, an illustration that depicts the event. So draw a little picture. If you're not, I'm not much of a drawer. Some of you guys are much better at drawing than I am. Just do the best you can. I don't mind if you trace over something. Just make sure you give credit to the illustrator, okay? All right, so let me change this again. This is due March 1st. You guys have plenty of time since you don't have class, okay? All right. All right, the Great Depression roster rubric. This is what I'm going to be grading you on. So it says the event. So if you'll see up here, it says roster rubric. And if you don't know what that word rubric means, it means that this is how I'm going to be grading you so that it's all fair, right? So I'm grading you all on the same way. So that way it's fair. So you've got your events listed here: the stock market crash, banks and businesses, people losing money, jobs, etc., Hoovervilles, and the Dust Bowl. The second column says description included, 10 possible points. So you can get up to 10 here. And then for your illustration, you could get up to 10. So you want 20 points per event. Okay, so you want 20 points for the stock market crash. You want 20 total points for the banks and businesses. And it's just the description or the wording that you use is the 10 points. And then the illustration is the up to 10 points. Okay. So have both of those for all 5 things. And then I'll total the points that you get, and that it's out of a 100-point scale. Okay. So if you have any other questions, just email me. You guys are going to do great. This is an easy A, and it's fun to kind of get all your pencils and markers and matte pencils and that kind of thing out. I miss you guys so much, and some of you I will see on Wednesday. And remember, just go over this with your learning coach if I have sent you an email saying that it is now required, okay? I want to see those grades go up. So go check your social studies grades, and if you have a 79 or above, you don't have to do this project. If you have a 78 or below, 77, 75, 74, then you do have to do this project, okay? All right, thanks guys, appreciate it. Good luck with everything and have fun. Bye.